Welcome to the new home of Gassed on Track. Introducing Gassed on Track Silverstone, unsilenced. So what's going on, Gas Gang? Today we're back with a heavyweight family wagon evolution race between three rapid all-wheel drive Audi estate cars. Today we've got three generations of the notorious Audi RS6 lining up to hit the strip. And it's gonna be sick, so stay tuned and let's get it. To officially gas. Let's get it. For the best in universal premium ester-containing engine oils and fuel additives for both petrol and diesel engines, check the links in the description. So welcome back to the OG battles here at the MANNOL Battlegrounds for another old vs new evolutionary matchup, just to see how well three generations of the notoriously capable and functional Audi RS6 do against each other in the real world. However, all three variants here today are tuned, so let's see if the years of technological advancements between them still count for something. And in partnership with Race Logic, we're going to be carrying out two sets of races. First up today, it's a quarter-mile roll race. Next up, it's a drag race to the quarter mile. All races are best of three, and the V-Box Performance Box Touch will be recording data such as 0 to 60s, quarter-mile times, and more to let you know how these savages perform. Let's get over and meet the cars and their owners. So first up today, in order of generation oldest to new, introducing Shaq, piloting the oldest of the three in his 2008 670 brake horsepower 5-litre V10 bi-turbo powered C6 Audi RS6, tuned by Brandon Way Autos. So mods are pretty minimal on the C6 to get this family wagon to the quoted power, and just consist of a stage 1 ECU tune and an exhaust resonator delete to let us sing a little bit more. The C6 was originally made iconic for its V10 power plant, taken straight out of the original Lamborghini Gallardo, and then additionally strapped with two turbos, making 579 brake horsepower out of the box to create one of, if not the most bonkers family wagons of its time. But that was in 2008, it's 2024, let's see how he gets on. And he's going to be stepping up against Jack, representing for the C7 generation in his 2014 650 brake horsepower 4-litre twin-turbo V8 powered C7 Audi RS6. And like the C6, Jack's C7 only benefits from a stage 1 off-the-shelf ECU tune and a simple VAG Sport air filter to get to the quoted power figure. So the C7 RS6 saw Audi revert back to their original V8 twin-turbo setup, similar to the one found in the original C5 RS6, and even saw a slight power decrease from the previous generation, leaving the factory with 560 brake horsepower. However, the C7's 4-litre V8 was built to work smarter, not harder, and was lighter and more efficient, effectively making it a quicker out-of-the-box car. But today, with both cars tuned, we'll see if that's still the case. And last but not least, flying the flag for the latest generation of RS6 is Ryan, stepping up In his 680 brake horsepower, 4-litre V8 twin-turbo powered C8 Audi RS6. The C8, like the others, has very minimal mods, achieving its quoted power figures with just a Statler Sheffield Stage 1 ECU remap. And although it shares a V8 with a similar displacement as the previous C7 generation, being the latest offering of the RS6, it left the factory with the highest BHP figure of the three, at 600 brake horsepower. Regardless, they're all tuned now, so let's see how a better flowing engine and up-to-date tech stands up in a race. Cheapest Audi C6 RS6 on the market at time of filming comes in at around 14k. Shaq estimates the remap to have cost around £500, so essentially you could have a similar build for around £14,500. The cheapest straight C7 RS6 on the market at time of filming comes in at around 28k. Once again, the Stage 1 remap came in at around £500, meaning you could buy and build a similar car for £28,500. The cheapest straight C8 RS6 on the UK market at time of filming comes in at around £67,000. Once again, the remap's going to set you back around £500, so you could buy and build a similar car for £67,500. So first up today is the roll races, but before we get cracking, let's get a few sound checks. Let me know down below in the comments which generation sounds the best.
So in truth, I have absolutely no idea how this is going to go. I'm hoping it's going to be pretty level pegged, with the RS6 C6 having slightly less power in torque, and the C8 weighing a little bit more. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just here for the crack. Be humble. Try not to lose too badly.
Expectations being newest one here, not to lose, otherwise I'll hang my head in shame.
Well, I know I'm going to lose this one, but yeah, we're here for a bit of fun. Let's have a go.
All depends if that purple one's telling the truth about his detuned it.
This is going to be interesting. That C8 does look nice up close.
3, 2, 1, go! Do you know what, right? It looked like the C6 won that. I might be wrong, but you know, I'm not even gonna guess. That looked mad. I'm trying to do this new counting. Oh, it's all going on. Finish line, who won that?
So that was the C6, followed by the C7, followed by the C8, and then it was the C7.
Okay, so the older one won. Cut to action replay right now.
The C6 looks nice from the back, don't it?
I want to see that dyno print on that purple one.
And what the hell? That C6 rockets off the line, creating a massive distance between the others instantly, and manages to hold the lead all the way to the finish line. The C8, seemingly chasing him down up top, comes second. The C7, unfortunately just outpaced on that one, comes last. Let's line them back up and go again. right, cool. It looked from where I'm standing, the C8 got it that time, followed by the C6, followed by the C7. Yeah, it looked like the C7, just a little bit outgunned there. Let's find out from the finish line. Finish line, who won that?
So that was the C8 by a good 2 car lengths, the C7, and then it was the C6.
Oh, wow. The other way round. Mad. And the finish line had a bit of a brain fart that time. That was not actually how the races went. The C8 flips the script and takes the win, beating the C6 by around 3 car lengths. The C7 once again comes third, around 2 car lengths behind the C6. Let's line them back up and run it again. I'm saying the C6 might have took that for the old school there, V10 power. Hang on, let me not get too excited. Let me check with the finish line. Finish line, who won that?
So that was actually the C6,
Hey!
the C8, and the C7.
Mad! Old school takes it.
Brandon Way Autos, stage 1 map, and he's doing well.
Not too bad for 800 breaking that purple one.
Keep thinking I'm late off the mark on the putting my foot down, and yeah, I'm never going to hear the end of this.
And I'm so confused. How did the C6 just manage to flip the script once again and pull hard on the C8, beating him to the finish line by around 2 car lengths? Madness. The C7 once again left to watch the others battle it out from behind, comes in last. So let's clear up any confusion of whose car actually recorded the fastest 100 to 200 kph time whilst rolling using a V-Box PBT. And indeed, the old school C6 proved the fastest, going 100 to 200 kph in 7.92 seconds. The C8 proved second fastest, recording a best 100 to 200 time of 8.22 seconds. The C7 just off pace records a best time of 9.08 seconds. However, neither family wagon quite fast enough to chart with the Elite 15. That's data to clear up any confusion. Round 1 goes to Shaq and the older school V10 powered C6 RS6. Now, were you expecting that? Next up is the drag races. Let's see which generation has the best launch. Place your bets and let's get it.
My prediction, the C8 is going to absolutely destroy everyone on the drag, followed by the C7, then C6 last.
Ready, 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 set, go!
Gearbox at itself.
Oi, that C6 came to play no games today. I'm gonna say it looked like he won it there. To me, it looked like this. Oh, it looks like we might have had a problem with the C7. I know it sounded like we had a missed gear. Let me find out from the finish line who won first. Something is going on. I think we've got a problem. Finish line, finish line. Who won that? Who won that?
Yeah, C8, C6, and the C7.
Oh, so the C8 actually won it. Now let's go and find out what happened in that race.
Don't know what's going on with mine, but it lost power. As soon as it hit third gear, it just lost all power. I'm not sure what's going on.
Do I smell excuse?
And that C6 absolutely grips and dips off the line, leaving the others standing until around halfway down the track when the C8 manages to run him down and beats him to the line by about 3 car lengths. Seems like the C6's power dropped off a little mid-run there. The C7 has gearbox issues, not allowing him to change up, and he lets off mid-run. Let's line him back up and try that again. Ready, 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 set, go!
The win.
All right, so the C7, he's got issues. I'm going to say it looked like a close race between the C6 and C8, but I'm going to say the C8 looked like it had the legs from where I was standing right up top. Finish line, finish line. Who won that?
So that was the C8 by about a good 3 car lengths.
Oh, wow. And that was all she wrote. And that time, the C8 sticks right next to that crazy C6, but either has the legs up top or the C6 is dropping off up top. At this point, I really have no clue. But the C8 secures his second drag race victory, beating his older sibling by around 3 car lengths. Once again, the C7's gearbox says nope and refuses to change gear. Oh man. So let's take a look at the fastest quarter mile and 0 to 60 times achieved during the runs using a VBox PBT. And unsurprisingly, the C8 shows its older sibling, who's boss, recording the fastest time of 11.43 seconds at a speed of 122 miles per hour. The C6 records the second fastest time, covering the quarter mile in 12.07 seconds, however at a low trap speed, pointing to a possible issue of just 111 miles per hour. The C7 unfortunately doesn't make a clean run and records no competitive time. Then taking a look over at the fastest 0 to 60s recorded, surprisingly the C8 also just manages to prove the fastest once again, hitting 60 in 3.21 seconds, beating the C6's ultra close best time of 3.27 seconds. Mad. The C7, unfortunately fighting gearbox issues, goes the slowest, hitting 60 in 5.50 seconds. However, neither family wagon fast enough to chart with the big boys on the top 15s. And round 2 goes to Ryan and the new school twin turbo V8 C8 RS6. So today ends in a draw with the older school V10 RS6 taking the rolls and the new school V8 C8 taking the drags. But man, it was close between the two at times, literally fighting back and forth on the rolls. The C6 generally having that initial spike of acceleration and then the C8 having the legs up top. The C7 unfortunately outgunned on the rolls, records the slowest time of the 3 across the board, then suffers a gearbox issue for that final nail in the C7's coffin today. So after race day, interestingly, the suspected issue with the C6 losing power mid-run was actually later determined to be due to a faulty boost solenoid, which throws another spanner in the works, because had it not have had an issue today, it looked very much like he could have won almost everything. But I will leave that to you guys to debate. Once again, a massive shout out to all lads for stepping up and laying rubber for the culture. And tell me this, all things considered, if all power figures today were truthful, bang for buck, what one of the three are you taking home and why? And if you have enjoyed today's races, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and don't miss another battle by smashing that notifications bell. And we'll be back, same place, same time, with another crazy OG battle. Peace out.